Hi, guys. Welcome to some more Real Talk Dog Talk. I'm Tori.
And I'm Barb.
For those of you who haven't joined us before, if you have any questions or comments, you can email us at realtalkdogtalk@yahoo.com.
And if you are a regular listener and or emailer, keep those emails coming in. I like to hear them.
Yes. So today's topic is going to be, how do you know you've bonded with your dog or your dog is bonded with you? However you want to say it.
Right.
After looking at the Google machine, I realized that I am now sure my dogs have bonded with me.
Okay. Excellent.
Yes, I'm very, very happy about that.
Actually, when I was looking at some of this stuff, I guess it brought up, you always think of, they sit with me kind of thing.
Yeah.
But there are some things that they brought up that I thought, I guess I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah. I saw a few, there are a couple I did make note of, but I don't necessarily agree with, but
right.
Mimic your behavior. What is that? They're dogs.
Mimicking behavior. Let me think on that. So they drink, like for me, a lot of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Yeah.
And coffee. If I go home and I find Ziggy sitting at the table, drinking a cup of coffee with an open bottle of Dr. Pepper, I would agree with.
Yeah. Cause when I was looking at that one, their examples were sit when you sit and copying, movements. Well, I'm not sure that. Well, and Daytrick, of course, mentioned that Enzo sits on the couch, but
like a person.
Like a person, yeah. He sits his butt on the couch.
Well, there are those reels too, because I always got to talk about reels.
Yeah, of course.
There are those reels where like somebody has an injured foot or something and they're hopping or using a cane or a crutch to go through their house and their dog is limping along with them.
Yeah.
I guess that would apply there, but I guess my dogs aren't fun like that.
Mine aren't either. I've also seen a lot where the women do yoga and you'll see like a dog doing the same stretches and everything. So
I love watching the ones do like exercise with them on TV.
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Off the reels, sorry. I'm addicted to the reels.
They're so good. You just go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. One thing that has always been common at our house, and it happens, I hear you griping about it too, taking your dirty clothes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Leave my stuff. Yeah.
He is a big one.
He is. He'll take a hoodie, Daytrick's blanket, you name it. He has to have it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't notice he has it because he's laying on it.
Right.
He gets up and there's like a hoodie and a couple shirts.
Well, you know why he does that?
Why?
It's that permanent dip he put in the couch next to the window.
You got to fill it in.
He fills it in with your clothes.
He is smart.
Well, they say King Corsos are problem solvers.
There it is.
Yep.
That is a great solution. Maybe if he used something other than my clothes, though, that would,
What, you want him to go to the store and get some fabric?
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah.
He can't drive.
Mimic that behavior.
Oh.
How about that?
Actually, another one that Jim comes to mind.
Oh.
And that is staring lovingly into your eyes.
And he does it, you can tell he's doing it lovingly.
He does. He bats his eyes and looks at you. He has this adoring look in his eyes.
He does.
He really does. So I know some dogs do that. Now, he smiles. That's one that they mentioned too.
He does.
None of my dogs smile.
The bigger dogs don't.
No.
Jim does. It's very obvious that it's a smile.
Yeah. His ears go down.
Yep. And I don't think he could get any further with those lips going. Man, you show up and he's, ear to ear.
Cartoon character smile.
He does. Well, and one thing that Jim doesn't do is wag his tail. That's
no, he does not.
It's a two.
It's a one swoosh.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
he's like the windshield wipers on delay.
He is. He is happy. You can't tell by his tail, though. Okay,
No.
He's you almost think he's shooing you with his tail the way he does.
Or maybe wiping something. I don't know.
Yeah, is there a fly? I don't know.
One thing, and I always chuckle when I hear, like, the one example I found, they like to be close to you or pushed up, have their body against you.
Yeah.
And one article I read said something about, they like to have their body against your body, when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
And, that is so incredibly true. That's why I purchased a king size bed. Because when I had a queen size bed, I was getting pushed off. And still, I get pushed off because they just want to be so close to you that it doesn't matter how big your bed was.
It's true. I think you've mentioned your head on the end table.
Yeah, on the nightstand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and you actually purchased me a king size bed, so I had more room as well.
Did it work?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clearly our dogs like to cuddle up to us.
Yes. And sometimes on you. Enzo will lay his head across me, and he actually gets a little annoyed sometimes too, because if I breathe too much, he starts wiggling his jaw down in there like...
Hold still?
Yeah, I don't know. Is he trying to pin me down? Because...
Kind of like fluffing a pillow. I don't know.
Yeah.
The one thing that I thought was kind of interesting is they're talking about wanting belly rubs.
Oh, yes.
This is a sign of trusting you because, like in the wild where there's wolf packs, fox, coyotes, packs of, I'm going to say dogs.
Canine.
Yeah, canines. They actually don't like to lay on their back because it exposes their vital organs to predators.
That makes a ton of sense, actually.
I don't rub a belly and think, oh, I hope I don't puncture their heart or lung.
Wouldn't have crossed my mind.
No, but so, that going back to the wild is something that, that shows that they trust you.
It's a natural instinct to not do it unless there's some pretty good trust in place.
Right. Which would not be an eagle flying overhead.
Well, it's a good thing I don't have birds.
You have eagles?
Well, I guess I haven't seen any here in town.
They're here.
They're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They're everywhere.
Okay, so maybe this is, what do they say, TMI?
Oh, yeah.
But I just came out of your bathroom.
Yes.
With Enzo and Jim following me.
Oh, yeah, you can't, no, they won't allow you to do that alone.
So, one thing they point out is, if they follow you.
Yes.
At this house, yes, everybody goes into the bathroom with you.
They do, and not only do they do that, but Enzo will actually try and sit on your lap.
Yeah, so that's like...
It is, my toilet seat's broke because of that. So, try and sit on your lap one too many times, it slides with your butt, and, So, yeah, it's I gotta replace that, actually.
So, I guess they do follow you. And, well, many years ago, I had Ivan.
Oh, yeah.
The Great Pyrenees that you guys grew up with, and he obviously was a big dog, 140 pounds, something to that effect. And I would be sitting at my desk doing some work, and he would be under the desk, which was not an easy feat.
No, not for him.
He would be at the stove standing next to me, he followed me everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
you were sleeping, he was next to your bed.
Yeah.
He was everywhere you were.
That was one dog I did really not want in my bed, partly because of his fur, but also, he was, I would say... I don't know, comparable to Yazzie or more. He was quite a large dog.
He really was, and that I just remember shaving him and took at least two of us kids and you.
Yeah.
to
To you guys to hold them down and me to shave them. Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
So,
which
yeah.
that was grooming is supposed to be, well, and I don't know, as kids running in the yard with Ivan too, they can also herd you back into the house.
Yeah.
From the yard.
Yeah. Well, it's not just that, but, even like Gabby.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting on the couch with her, just watching TV or waiting for her to get done eating or something, if I go to stand up, she'll flop over and put her head across my lap and keep me from getting up. Now, when she first started that, I didn't really think anything of it. And then I noticed, 5 minutes later, I'll start to get up and she'll do it again. And so I'll stop and I'll pet her a little bit. Then I try again. And the third time it hit me, hey,
this is not a coincidence.
What is happening with this dog's head? Because it seems to be somehow connected to my butt.
So is there a string somewhere?
Yeah, every time I get up, the head flopped over. But you were saying, too, that grooming.
Yeah, that can actually be a really good bonding for your dog, as long as you're being calm, positive reinforcement, praising them. I mean, even if they're just being good in general. I do know some dogs don't really enjoy grooming. I see a lot of husky videos.
Oh, they're big babies.
They are.
Mad huskies. Big babies.
Yeah.
Though, Taz was a Cocker Spaniel we had.
He was so cute.
He loved his ears brushed.
Yeah.
And he loved it when I was vacuuming the stairs. If I'd take that hose and do his back.
Oh, yeah.
He just loved being vacuumed.
My dog's, Jim wants to eat the vacuum.
Yeah.
And the other guys really, they just run. They don't want any part of it. So, because I was thinking, actually, for Jim, I thought that'd be great.
I know. They have grooming attachments that are a brush.
For dogs?
That are a vacuum type thing. That as you go through their fur, it accumulates on the teeth.
Okay.
And you push a button and the teeth retract and it sucks the hair in.
I think I've seen that, actually. Yeah. For Jim, he's got all the hair. I don't like that kind of hair. I'll deal with it for Jim because I love him, but if he won't let me use a vacuum on him, I don't know, I might have to, rethink things. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We sometimes don't mean what we say. Yeah.
It's true. Little mouthy. One thing that Tito does that I did see a couple different times, they bring you toys and things as a sign of affection.
Right.
They want to play with you, and so Tito will bring you a collection. I'll be sitting there on the couch, either on the computer or watching TV or really anything, and he'll bring me something, and 20 minutes later I've got 4 toys on my lap.
So he doesn't bring you a toy?
No. It's a collection of them.
Okay. Well, he's an overachiever.
He really is. And I've tried throwing them. He brings them right back. No. And he doesn't just bring them back. He will shove them into my lap with his nose.
Well, your dogs are exceptional.
They are that, for sure.
Let's see. Now, as long as we're talking about toys here again, and of course your dogs are overachievers.
Yes.
One thing that I had read was that they bring you broken things to fix.
I see. My dogs haven't done that, but
I don't think my dogs really care if they work.
Well,
they're going to chew on something whether it works or not.
And I think Gabby prefers pliers broken.
She likes the tools.
Yes.
Yes, the broken tools.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if I told you, but I had to take them away from her because they were hard on her teeth. She had chewed the rubber off finally.
Yeah.
And also she was dropping them on people's heads and my feet.
Wow.
So I had to take them. So I need to find a new, what was that thing, a crescent wrench?
Yeah. Yep.
A new broken crescent wrench for her because she's been a little bit owly without it.
I wonder if there's different, do they make them non-metal? I don't know.
Yeah, and then they chew them up.
Right. Hey, if that, I guess if we got to look for ones with extra handle padding for her.
Do they have that?
You know what? They have everything these days.
I don't believe that's the truth. Well, and another thing is that, when you have really bonded with your dogs, I think they are very in tune with your emotions.
Yes.
And they are connected with you in a way that they, even Daytrick.
Yep.
Your son was telling me just before we started this episode that the dogs always know when he's sad.
They sure do.
And that is a true thing. We used to have when you were a kid, we had Houdini.
Oh,
that cat, she was the biggest snot.
She was.
I can just even see her sitting on the end table looking at me like I was annoying her.
From across the room.
Yeah. And I'm like, not even, I won't pet you.
Yeah, right.
All right. You go past her, she'd be sitting on top of the trash can. Yeah, she'd hit you.
Yeah.
And she was not, a mean cat. She wasn't nice.
No.
But man, if you were sad or bummed out about something, she'd come sit on your lap.
She would.
And I would just sit there and pet her and I'd think, wait a minute.
This is so weird.
Yeah.
She was a strange cat. She was super funny. I still never could figure out how she got out of that dang kennel.
She did not stay put.
No.
Hence the name.
Houdini.
Yes.
Yes. It was a very accurate name. Cats, I don't really know how you tell if you've bonded with your cat, but I would guess that would be the sign because I don't think cats.
I don't know if Houdini bonded with anyone. She was different. So
she was.
And I'm not I remember I used to have a cat, Mr. Dash, who was a Maine Coon mix of some sort.
Yeah.
And I would fall asleep on the couch and I'd wake up and he'd be sleeping on my chest looking at me or, sitting on my back or somewhere weird. But he obviously felt comfortable enough with me that he would cuddle with me, which I guess that's what cats do.
Yeah. Cats are not cuddly enough for me. But he was actually a super nice cat. Daytrick liked him a lot, too.
Mm-hmm. Well, he was a good cat.
He was.
He didn't catch one mouse. That cat did not earn his keep.
He didn't. He liked you, but that was it.
Yeah, that's all he did.
Yeah, I'll cuddle with you, but forget it if you're expecting me to do anything else.
Now, one thing I'm going to talk about here, and, I gotta say, I say this all the time. I'm old.
Oh, okay.
And, one thing they talk about is, of course, the dog wants to play with you.
Right.
And I just feel like people who have physical limitations or who are old and can't take their dog out jogging or whatever, there are still things that you can do to interact with your dog.
Oh, yeah.
And, you can, like Ziggy. I'll sit out on the deck and talk to him while he runs around playing with this. It's one of those horse balls that they chewed the handle off of it. And he runs around with that thing. And I just make comments like, ooh, is that your toy?
Yeah.
Is that your toy? And he is so happy. He just loves it when I sit out there and just talk to him while he's running around playing with a stupid ball that's broken.
Just some acknowledgement.
Yeah, and he doesn't care if it's broken.
Right. He
doesn't expect me to fix it. So, there's things that they do that I think it's important to, not say, oh, I just can't get out there and throw that ball.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Most dogs are happy if you flick it with your foot while you're sitting in the chair or who knows. Don't ever tell yourself that you can't get out there and play with them because there's something you can do. Right.
Well, and Jim, he does like to play with you, but really, he just likes to throw a sock around.
That is so funny because him and Della both, Shiba Inus, they don't chew on things.
No.
They, you can give them pretty much anything, and all they do is shake their head with it and toss it up in the air, straight up.
It's true. The other morning, I actually went to let Enzo and Jim outside in the morning, and he had my slipper, which is larger than his head.
Yeah.
And he wanted to bring it outside. He wanted to take it with him. I wasn't worried about it getting ruined, except for it's muddy out there.
Yeah, he was not the worry.
No.
Yeah.
I was like, my gosh, but, anything light enough for him to pick up, he just, and you can just sit there and, say stuff to him, or sometimes I'll bend down and act like I'm going to take it, and he gets all excited.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing. It's just, it's just not, you don't have to be that person that goes on 10-mile runs with your dog. They love the interaction, whatever you give them.
They really do.
I think the name recognition is a great sign that dogs have bonded with somebody.
Yeah.
And at my house, they seem to know each other's names.
Yep.
But they know when you're coming.
Yeah.
Because, Tori's here.
Yep.
And so they all are pretty excited when they hear Tori.
Well, and my dogs, when they hear, actually, they know Grandma.
Oh, that's me.
Yes. And they know Daytrick.
Oh.
They get, and, maybe this is bad, but sometimes I take them out before I get Daytrick comes home on Fridays and from school, everything like that. But if they're not coming in quick enough, I'll say, Daytrick's coming. Daytrick's coming. And,
So you lie to them?
Well, they just don't know how long it's going to be. Okay. He is coming. It just maybe not.
In a week?
No. I only do it when it's like maybe a half an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought the worst of you. Sorry.
That's okay. I've thought about it, so you're not totally wrong. But I refrain because I feel like if I do that when he's not here, they're going to figure it out and be like, yeah, right. So I'm careful to use it too much. But yeah, especially, or in the mornings too, I'll be like, Daytrick's up. Come on, we got to go see him. And that, better than a treat. I'll tell you what.
Well, we all know dogs that lick when you get to their house, and
I can think of one.
Sometimes it's gross, and sometimes it's not. But did you know that in the wild, pack animals welcome other pack members back to the group by licking them?
I didn't know that.
It's a welcoming thing.
Then let me just say Tito also, but Floki. Let me tell you what, I don't know why he's welcoming us so much. Because I'm here. I've been here.
I was trying to think of some clever reason that he licks so much, but nothing's coming to me.
No. As long as you're near, if you're within tongue's reach of that dog, he will lick you. So
he's
got some oral fixation.
I don't like the sound of that.
No, I don't either.
But he is he's very excited to see you, and he does know your name.
I do love Floki. I made a mistake the other week, and I didn't know what I'd signed up for.
Okay, so we're going to break away from the topic here.
It's a good story.
Tori was at my house,
mm-hmm.
and she couldn't finish, I can't remember what we were eating, but she had a little bite left, a good chunk.
Yeah.
And she's going to give it to Floki.
Yes.
And I said, don't do it. You're opening up a can of worms that you can't close.
Yes, she said that.
And what did you do?
I did it.
You gave him that little bit of food.
I didn't know what kind of can it was.
What happened?
He wouldn't leave me alone. He was so far into my business.
He was walking with you.
Oh.
He was, I remember you're trying to work on something and he had his face by your face.
And under my arm, trying to get in the middle. I didn't, you should have, I should have asked for a further explanation before I committed to that can of worms because I didn't want it. Take it back.
Yes, once you give him a little bit of food, he thinks you are connected at the hips and he is in love.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a food sharer. Okay.
Skinny girls are always mean about food.
Just leave this is mine.
So she shares.
I did.
And there were repercussions.
Look it. I should have known.
Yeah, I told you.
She did tell me. I was fairly warned. And yet...
Did not heed.
I did not. So we're bonded now.
Yeah, you are. Now Floki thinks she's...
The bee's knees.
The greatest thing since who knows what.
So.
Anyhow, back to our topic.
Yes.
Sorry. So another thing too, they talk about dogs being protective because they have a bond with you.
Yeah.
And that is kind of a good and a bad.
Yeah.
It's great as far as your own security, and I believe it, provides some security for your dog as well.
Yeah.
But some people might view that as aggressive, and it is not always aggressive. So I'm not saying that.
Right.
But I think you have to be very respectful of people around you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a dog that is very protective of you, that can kind of freak people out.
Well, and people who aren't super familiar with dogs, even if they're just barking, and it's not an aggressive bark, they may take it that way for sure.
Right.
I know people who absolutely want nothing to do with dogs, and I think if a dog looked at them the wrong way, they'd, think they were going to attack them or something. Right. But
well, and I think it's in anything you do with dogs, I really, I do not like when pet parents are inconsiderate with their pets.
Yeah.
Around other dogs, around other people, other animals. Not everybody loves pets.
Right.
And you know what? That is okay. I am not offended by that.
Right.
I just happen to be a person that does love dogs.
Yeah. And
other animals. But I think there's getting to be a level of... okay, I saw a girl in town walking a pit bull mix, maybe, off leash.
Yeah.
There are several things about that bothered me. One, the dog was not actually walking with her. It was walking, I'd say 10 feet ahead of her. And then it was a very high traffic area for cars.
Was that the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when it came time to cross streets and intersections, the dog was way ahead of her. Mm-hmm. So if that dog would have gotten into an altercation, she wasn't even right by it to do anything about it.
Right.
And I don't believe the dog was really listening to her.
The dog was not. I know that because I had watched her. I saw her saying something to. I would assume calling it back or something. And that dog didn't. The ears didn't move, nothing.
Yeah.
It was not listening to her.
And this was an area where there are a lot of cars, of course, traffic going by, but also people going in and out of restaurants, businesses. And some people are just afraid of dogs. Mm-hmm. A little known fact about me, being the person I am now, most people wouldn't expect it, but as a kid, I was afraid of dogs.
Yeah.
And so I guess, obviously I'm not now, but I guess I know what that fear is.
Right.
And I think it's important to be respectful of people around you when you're out with your pets. We have, Tori has big dogs, I have big dogs, and I would not put somebody in a position to be afraid of my animals.
Yeah.
If they are uncomfortable with them, then I am going to remove the dog from the situation or leave or whatever the case might be, but I'm not going to put people in fear just because I love my dog.
Right.
My dogs are for my purpose, not for me to freak everyone out.
Right.
So I think it's important. Now, why did I get on that topic?
Well, I'm not sure how we got there, but I will say, when Daytrick has friends over, obviously they are larger dogs, and these kids are smaller than me anyway, and I'll put my dogs away if they don't feel comfortable with them out.
Right.
Jim is usually pretty popular with the kids, but he's a little guy.
Yeah.
But
so I think, you always want to, be careful with your dogs and show some respect, as far as the people around you.
You're talking about dogs being protective. And some
people, that's right.
Yes.
See what happens when you get old? I tell you, I'm getting old.
That's when you say short story long. That's what I say, because it's how it goes.
Well,
but it's true. I think that is a good point. Maybe a little off topic, but
well, it's that's great that they're protective and they provide security for you and the dog, but you got to be responsible and respectful of other people.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, one that I thought was kind of cute.
Okay.
They mentioned sighing.
Oh.
And they were saying that it's a sign of comfort and just feeling cozy and safe.
Yeah.
And relaxation. And I thought, my dogs sigh.
All the time. Floki in his lip goes flapping every time he sighs.
I thought, yeah, that's a good one.
I like it. Yes. Well, it's true.
Now, we know some of the signs and indicators that the dogs have bonded with you.
Yes.
But it's important to know that in a family situation that a dog can bond with multiple people.
They can, yes.
I mean, if it's an individual with one dog, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But they can grow to bond with a whole family. But I think personally, it's my opinion that they have that ability to make that connection with many people, but I think they always know that one person that is the leader.
Yeah. Who to look to when there's stress or...
Yeah. So I think it's important for the whole family to bond with a pet.
I agree with that. I try and include Daytrick in training. I mean, with him, it's obviously more just simple things and making sure the recall is good and they listen to him, somewhat. Okay, my dogs have terrible recall for the most part, but they love me.
Okay, I have one dog that's a problem with that.
Oh, who's that?
Ziggy.
Not Ziggy. No way.
Ziggy is my problem child.
Well, and he is the cutest problem child.
It's the eyes.
It is. I mean...
He's got kind of googly eyes, but...
He'll look at you and body wag. But he's not going to listen.
He does, or jab you in the head with a bone.
Yeah, he's done that to me.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, he's...
Yeah, but, so, I mean, it isn't, if you get a pet for a family, it isn't like it's just one person's. It is for everybody to enjoy, and the dog's going to reap the benefit of that.
They really are. I mean, I think my dogs definitely know that I'm the person in charge, but... They definitely are super bonded with Daytrick as well. So, and they're bonded with you too, actually.
Well, yeah. Because I'm a heck of a gal.
Yeah, you are. So I wrote down some ways to bond. The ways to bond
with
your dog. And actually, some of these I guess I hadn't thought of, but it's like, duh. Makes sense. Is
that what you thought when you read it?
It is, actually. So... routine. I wouldn't have thought of that being a bonding thing.
I guess I wouldn't have either. I can kind of see that though.
It builds trust. The dog feels more secure with you, knowing kind of when things are going to happen throughout the day.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have thought of that myself, but I thought, well, okay, I could see it.
Yeah.
Training, that one is always...
I think that I get that one totally get that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's an excellent one. It helps with so many things.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously training. So, and then playtime, exercise.
Well, and that's where, I was saying earlier, if you really can't get into going out and throwing a ball around or chasing them or jogging, get a chair out, sit out there with them.
Yeah. And actually, well, I maybe wouldn't put a chair out there because they might knock me over. But, I mean, if you're out there with them, just acknowledging them, my dogs love it.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I don't think they want to play with me, though. They're busy playing with each other. They're more fun. And then, I think it's bribery, but they say special treats are food toppers and bribery. Okay, tell me that's not bribery.
You're wrong.
Oh.
You're wrong.
Okay.
Because you got to think of it like this. When a mama dog is feeding its baby, that's creating a bond.
Oh.
It's creating a connection, a strength, an importance. So if you're walking around with treats in your pocket and special treats and whatever, sometimes that special thing is a special toy.
Yeah.
It also creates that you're you're providing them something bond.
Yeah. Which I actually just had to do that with Betsy.
Briber.
Well, that was bribery. Kind of. No, it's, she just didn't want to come in. And I had to ask you. She's being impossible. What can I do?
Well, the difference to me in the bribing, and this kind of gets into training more than,
Bonding,
but, we can talk about that a little bit. You had a problem with her coming in, and that's because she wasn't focused on you at all.
Right.
So she goes outside, she gets playing around being crazy, she's hearing you say something, but I don't know what, I don't care.
Yeah.
So she's going to keep running and digging and chasing and not listening to you.
Right.
So you needed to create an importance.
Yes.
So I suggested having a high value treat in your pocket.
Yes.
And don't make her earn it.
Yeah.
This is a treat. This is a special thing from me to you.
Right.
So give her treats.
Yep.
Create the importance and the connection.
Yeah.
And then when you call her in, she's going to be like, hey, the treat mom's here.
Yeah.
And she's going to go running to you.
Yes.
Did it work?
It did work.
See?
And, it did work. And honestly, when you first started saying it, I was like, am I not important enough? But no. No, not always. Okay,
you've got to create.
You do, because when she's out there, I'm just not enough incentive, and that's okay. Now I know, right? And things are fixed. So I do occasionally make sure I've got something in my pocket because she is a little stubborn, just like her mother. So Elsa,
I don't know who raised that one.
I don't know, but yeah. So that was a
so it's not really a bribe,
right?
It's a connection.
It is.
It's a bonding.
It is, and actually, she's more cuddly, but she's already cuddly, but
even more.
Yeah. So great. No, but that's the But yeah, so now I'm really important to her, and problem solved. So, but. A couple of these we already kind of talked about was grooming. That's a good way to bond. Eye contact. Now, we did talk about that, the loving gaze.
Yes.
And when I was looking things up, I always in my mind owning dogs think. Obviously, you look your dogs in the eyes. It's not like you never make eye contact.
Right.
But I've always been under the impression that you just don't do that because, that's like challenging them. But I do suppose the way you do it is probably the importance with that one.
I would say that it is that, like, for example, let's just take Bolo and Gabby. I mean, Gabby has very intense eyes.
She does.
And the intensity of her look could be challenging.
Yeah.
Where Bolo has a much softer eye, where she can look around and be like, whatever, I'm looking here, I'm going to go there, I'm looking here.
Yeah.
And it's really a very non-threatening look.
Right.
But if you look at Gabby often enough, you'll notice that she does have the ability to have a softer look about her.
She does.
And I always, even like looking in the eyes, I've noticed that a lot of mom dogs, after they have babies, I always refer to it as mom eyes.
They do.
Their eyes, for some reason, get softer after they've had babies, and they do look at their puppies with adoring looks.
It's super cute.
So I think it is, for sure, smart not to look with such intensity that they think you're going to tear their eyeballs out.
Right.
But also, I think, good eye contact is important too.
Yeah, well, and when Jim looks at me adoringly, I can't help but do it back. Oh, Jim.
So how does he respond to that? Does he want to bite you?
He bats his eyes.
See? Yeah.
I think all my dogs are super adorable, but I'll tell you what, Jim has got like the most expressive little eyes. He is just so adorable.
He is a cute boy.
Gosh.
I like the way when he's trying to pay attention to things, his ears are constantly moving like they got sonar or something.
That's like his Doppler ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they are. He can look right at you, but his ears are still going. He's paying attention to everything else that's going on, too. It's super cute. Now, one thing I do want to say, I wrote it down. I even highlighted it.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
She means business then.
Yeah. Well, bonding is super important. That is obviously one of the top priorities with your dog. Bonding. I think it's huge. But you want to make sure that you're respecting their personal space and their independence. Dogs don't always want to be hugged up on. And sometimes when I'm feeling down and I want my dogs and they're walking away from me, the audacity.
Imagine.
I know. I have to just let them, because they've probably already been sitting on the couch with me and, just want to go have their own space. And you got to let them.
Well, I think sometimes that is kind of a, I know some people say, oh, I would never put my dog in a kennel. I know there are people who overuse kennels, but also I think it's important for dogs to have like their own area.
Yeah.
A lot of times Elsa, she is my original female. If things are just so chaotic in the living room, I'll throughout the day notice that she'll go into my office and lay on the love seat in there.
Yeah.
And sometimes she just needs to get away from all the other dogs. Probably me too. She probably doesn't want to be around me. So she goes in there alone and she's just napping on the love seat.
Yep, taking her own time. Well, and she's her and Floki are up there.
Yeah.
They're a little older, so.
Yeah. So, I mean, having a kennel in your house or a dog bed kind of out of the way, under a table, under a bench, counter, whatever.
In a different room that's not used as much, maybe.
I mean, I think you do have to respect their alone time.
You really do. All of my dogs, they'll go to their kennels at random times throughout the day and just nap. Enzo, he does have a kennel, but I moved it and he doesn't like where it's put. So he'll go into one of the other dogs' kennels and nap in there.
Well, I have created a TV stand kennel.
Yes.
And it's in my living room. And sometimes I've noticed that when the dogs are getting super rowdy, as you mentioned, Elsa and Floki are older.
Yep.
They'll sometimes go in there and lay down just to be out of the way of the chaos. So definitely, I think, even though we love these guys to bits, that when they're saying they need some alone time, you need to give them that.
Right. Yep. Well, and my dogs, they'll just leave. So if I'm trying to give them attention and they're over it, whether they're just laying on the couch or on the floor, anything, they'll just leave.
They gotta go.
Yep. They're like, okay, bye. You touched me. That's enough. Okay.
Was that your foot?
I can't believe you.
I'm leaving.
Goodbye. Okay. So that's, and it's not always fun, but keep your insecurities in check, people. Okay. It's all right.
Well, in all reality, there are times that I don't want my dogs around me. I am in the middle of something, or I've just walked in the house.
Yep.
I just want to sit down a minute, I need a minute.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't a dog have that?
Right. I mean, I would like to go to the bathroom without somebody sitting on my lap. But
that's not going to happen.
No, never. So on that note, if you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and email us at realtalkdogtalk@yahoo.com. Don't forget to hit that follow button or go ahead and comment.
And thank you for joining us. We hope that you'll be here for our next episode.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.